This is not easy, not easy thing. Hello, hello, hello. I am very new to live streaming. Starting with that, I'm not sure if I'm even live right now. So if you hear me and if you see me well, please send a message in the chat so that I know that we are all set up. Um, Apparently, there's some delay in starting this because, as you see, there are always some technical challenges. So thank you for being interested in this video, first of all, and of the idea about it. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the idea. I'm going to use ChatGPT to start a new business, and I'm hoping to launch that business by the end of the year, basically. So that's just 2 days from now. Actually, I already have some ideas in my mind that I would want to explore more in depth, but I don't have anything really specific that I am having programmed to do, So basically, the only thing that I have in my mind so far is that I want to start online business. Thank you for the confirmation that you hear me and you see me. So basically, I want to start an online business, and it's going to be apparently only a prototype that I'm going to launch in the next 48 hours, or even actually less. And I would want to see what are the possibilities of artificial intelligence in helping me decide on some business solutions, and helping me to actually make the business plan, refine the idea, figure out what would be the pricing, figure out what could be the name of such product. And there are a lot of variables, a lot of unknowns when you start a business, of course. And I'll see what help I could use of AI, and where would that go? Basically, I would jump down the rabbit hole and go with the suggestions that it gives. All right, so let me see where we start. So I'll first tell you a little bit how this whole idea came. We're gonna wait for a little while to see if a little bit more people are gonna join. But in any case, I'm gonna go with it, and probably this live stream would be around an hour, I imagine, and I'm just gonna go through the business idea here. If you're interested in seeing me implementing that thing live, or as in recordings and some hourly, well, not hourly updates probably, but some few hours updates, please send a message in the chat or in the comments. In the end, I'm gonna present whatever comes out of this whole thing. So we'll see. All right, so how it all started. Basically, I was going around YouTube and finding out about different businesses that started with AI, right? Like we know about Lensa AI that does profile photos enhancement. There are several other tools that people use and have built in order to manipulate images for text editors, copywriting, and stuff like that. So I was thinking, how hard would it be to refine a business idea using AI, and actually getting the AI to be the input of that business, and actually for the AI to decide what that business be, and me kind of facilitate around executing it. So in a way, I would use AI to be my business partner, and we'll see how that goes and where that leads. I have prepared some questions that I would want to ask the chat. And if you have some, or if you have any interesting questions or topics or remarks you want to make, use the chat. Feel free to leave comments after that as well in the comment section. And all right, I think we can go. Okay, so in order to build a business in less than 48 hours, the only online business, right? Like the only thing that I would have as a restriction would be that it should be online business, and it should be a prototype should be somewhat easy to make, right? So basically, my ideas around that would be something which we would use some open source software where can bootstrap big parts of the code. We can use AI to suggest the business features as a code as well, and also the technical infrastructure. I would ask the AI what should be the name of that company and what should be the domain name. And I'll even go ahead and buy the domain. Um, Basically, I would do whatever it suggests, and I would probably put some limitations in its all suggestions, not to go too wild. Okay, so I would now enter on. You should be able to see my screen. I hope you do. As again, I'm pretty new to live streaming, but I am very excited to see how that whole thing goes. That's why I decided that I'm going to share it with you guys. And also, doing it live would allow for some accountability, right? I'm saying I'll build that thing. So let's see. Let's build it. So let's start like that. I will ask a few questions first. Uh, ChatGPT general questions about the business idea that we can work with. Then I would ask several questions about the business plan and marketing, naming the business. I'm going to ask several questions about the feasibility study. I would ask for elevator pitch to be prepared and for a marketing plan. Um, I would ask for the tools and software that we would need to use to build that thing. And in the end, I would also ask about the technical stack. I will, um, I will probably have some preferences given that I am able to work well with Python, Amazon Web Services, but also other cloud providers. So there's not a limitation. What we see, what the AI suggests, and basically, if I feel comfortable with that, probably we're gonna go ahead. Um, Okay, I will have some questions about the architecture and if it could help me actually build the architecture and pricing around that. And we'll see what Chat GPT has as answers. I'm going to actually save all of those things and create a business plan that I'm going to share in the next video. In the meantime, if you're interested of me coding that thing over that, well, it's not weekend, it's Friday, the 30th of December right now. So you have a little bit more than 24 hours if I want to sleep as well at a certain moment in order to build that. So without further ado, let's go ahead. I'll ask ChatGPT what what business ideas would you recommend for bootstrapping a company in 48 hours? It should be online based and um, yeah, should be online based. Okay, let's start with that. It's a very ambitious goal. Yes, we know that. Okay, and it's important to know that it will likely be difficult to create a fully fledged successful business in such a short time frame. However, it is possible to get a basic idea of the ground and start generating some revenue. So basically, what it suggests is we can sell a digital product, we could offer a service, create a simple e-commerce store, sell products on a third-party platform, and it would take time and effort, of course. So in 48 hours, probably we're gonna be able to make it, but maybe the basics. Yeah, absolutely agree. Okay, so selling a digital product, this is probably something we can do, right? Like there is ebook, online course, printable templates. Probably, I actually have written a book about the effectiveness of softwares or where bugs come from. But I'll not go very deep down on just building an e-commerce store now because there are already solutions out there for that. Um, Printable template, that's interesting. Okay, that could be something that is even AI generated, I guess. Offer a service if you have particular skill or expertise. Well, I know how to develop. Yeah, but that's not very exciting, probably. Let's see, create a simple e-commerce store. There's plenty of them out there, I think. Sell products on a third-party platform. Sure, but like, do you actually do something? Just go on a platform there. Okay, let's probably go with a digital product. And I already had something in mind in order to make that a bit more feasible. And the idea would be to see if we could work with making a newsletter, because a newsletter I know is something that probably could be done in around a weekend, coding wise, and it wouldn't be super complex. So selling a digital product is somewhat in that tone. I would I would want to know more examples of a digital product. Would a newsletter be such example? Okay. Yeah. Could be focused on a particular topic or industry, such as marketing, finance, or technology. I guess if you are watching that video, you probably are interested in technology and AI. So maybe that makes more sense than marketing or finance. Newsletter that provides analysis on a particular market or industry, such as the stock market or real estate. Plenty of them out there for sure as well. A newsletter that offers tips, tricks, and advice on a particular subject, such as productivity, personal development, self-improvement, or how to start a business online. Okay, a newsletter that provides a curated selection of articles, news, and other content from around the web on a particular subject or theme. I like that one. With original content, such as interviews, articles, or other writing on a particular subject or theme. That's great. I think that AI could be really helpful for that, because it would be able to help us with the articles, news, and other content from around the web. And it would be able to help us with original content that it's probably going to be generating itself. Now, I'm not 100% sure that it would be able to reach out articles and news, but I'm pretty sure that there should be APIs for that, and we should be able to fetch them from somewhere, and then we can get like personalized service for each customer, basically personalized newsletter for each subscriber. Let me just verify that. Can you access articles and news on the web? Yeah, so basically ChatGPT says that it does not have the ability to browse the web for specific articles. And its data set was built basically with scraping the internet basically until September 2021. So let's see. I'm going to zoom that a little bit. Maybe it will be better for you to read. I'm not sure on what screen you're joining. So basically, yeah, it cannot go around the internet and just get the news for us, but it can help with creating content. I'm pretty sure about that. Let's see. Can you create original content? Can you create interviews and articles? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. It would be able to help us with that. It's important to note that the text is not based on personal experiences, of course, but rather on patterns and structures. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure if you're able to, oops, sorry, read the text with my camera there. Maybe I'll move it over here. Let me know if that's better. Okay, so probably we can use AI to make interview, to get some content, original content, and probably use an API for articles and news. So I've been talking around with friends in the last few days when I came up with this idea, and I was considering what business could be made in 48 hours. So I wanted to hold some ownership around that and not just fully outsource that decision, and go more in details with ChatGPT around that. So as I said, it should be online business. Newsletter was in my mind, and ChatGPT confirms that it would be able to help with some of these things. Now, I wonder what other things than news and articles could we build there? Basically, what would be also the recurrence of these messages? So let's see what it suggests. What else besides news and, well, original AI content could we include in the newsletter? There are many different types of content, and it's suggesting some curated content, sections of articles, news, and other content from around the web on a particular subject or theme. This could be a mix of content from a variety of sources, including blogs, news outlets, and other websites. All right, ChatGPT already confirmed that it would not be able to go around the internet and scrap blogs, outlets, and websites. I may be able to do that, and then sure, there are APIs that would be able to do that. So curated content, I think that AI would be really helpful in curating that content after we scrape it or we download it or we connect to the source, basically. Expert insights. So you could include interviews with experts or industry leaders. Okay, that's actually pretty interesting. For that, we would need to actually encourage either me or ChatGPT having interviews, but in 48 hours, probably I'm not going to be able to generate a lot of content around that. And in general, that's not a business that I would want to probably right now, at least in the beginning, like create a content myself. Personal stories, probably similar problem there. Tips and tricks, you could include tips, tricks, and advice on particular subject or theme. Actually, I start to like that thing. I haven't thought really about that as much. Including practical advices, hacks, or other helpful information that readers will find useful. Yes, because probably if you're watching that video, it means that you may be interested in starting your own business or figuring out how you can use ChatGPT to help you around your work or you're refining your ideas, right? So that may be interesting. Maybe we can go down that path as well. Okay, so I have my notebook open in my other screen, so I'm just gonna take that note. So basically, we said that we're gonna go with a newsletter with news and AI content and tips and tricks on a particular subject, which could be starting a business with AI. Why not? And if you find that useful, please let me know in the comments. And if you want to include something else, also please let me know. If you have specific question, I am more than happy to follow other paths as well. Promotions and discounts. You could include promotions for your own products and services. Okay, well, I am a software developer and I have an agency that does software development, mobile apps, and web apps. We do cloud and backend development and front-end development and UI and project management, basically a whole package around building a software. So that's something I could potentially leverage, definitely. So promotions and discounts is interesting. Could probably include that once we have some base of people, I guess, that are gonna subscribe to it, hopefully. All right. Okay. So far, we got some good input, and I wonder what could be a good business model. So let's see what could be a good business model about this newsletter. Okay. Wow, it's ready with options. That's great. Subscription-based model. Yeah, okay. So one option is to charge a fee. This could be a monthly or annual subscription fee with different pricing tiers. Okay, other is advertising-based model where we would get revenue from ads. I'm not a huge fan of ads myself. I'm not sure if you are, but I guess probably most people are not. Businesses are. Affiliate marketing, you could also generate revenue from affiliate marketing involving involves earning a commission by promoting products or services from other companies in your newsletter. That's actually great. That's very, very good suggestion because there are so many other newsletters out there, so many other content creators out there who would probably want to be part of that newsletter, no? Let's see. Um, so affiliate marketing. I like that. All right, I'm taking this down as a note as well. Affiliate marketing. Okay, it's important to carefully sponsored content. You could also generate revenue by accepting sponsored content in your newsletter. Great. Okay. Um, so let's see. I would probably want to downstream the further questions by providing the AI with some feedback here. So I would say that I would be interested in subscription-based model, affiliate marketing, and sponsored content. Interested in subscription-based model, affiliate marketing. Sorry if I misspelled something. I'm also live right now, and that's pretty much new for me. So if you find typos or errors, please excuse me. Using a combination of different business models can be a good way, it says. Okay. All right. So actually it goes in more details about all of these. So it's a subscription-based model is important to make sure that we're providing value to the subscribers. This could include high quality content, exclusive access to resources. All right. Need to consider the pricing. Well, I'm going to ask you, ChatGPT, what's going to be the pricing as well. So get ready for that. And based on your suggestions, we're going to go forward. So affiliate marketing, to be successful, you will need to carefully consider which products or services you recommend in the newsletter. All right. Makes sense. Absolutely. Sponsored content. If you're accepting sponsored content, it's important to make sure that the content is relevant and valuable for your audience. We'll need to carefully evaluate each piece. Okay, well, I guess that this is a problem for the future when we actually have some content and people that want to sponsor it in the newsletter. So let's continue. I wanted to provide this feedback to ChatGPT so that I make sure that it doesn't go down the path with ads in the future. Let's see if it will or not. But we'll see how that goes. Okay, let me go through my notes here, see what other questions I wanted to ask. Okay, so for whatever decision we are about to go with that business, I would definitely rely a lot on AI about that. So my question that I've prepared earlier, regardless on where we go down the path, is how can we use how can we use AI to generate content for that product? I think that's a question that would be valuable for so many businesses. So ChatGPT is able to create text based on patterns and structures. Okay. There are several ways that we could use to generate content for a newsletter. I really like how it's typing it down, while you're reading it, still like shoots more information. So it can use an AI writing tool, machine learning algorithms to analyze patterns. Okay, AI content generator. All right, and AI language model, like me, that are trained on large data sets. Data. Did I say data sets? Probably I did. Okay. Data. All right. This is basically AI content generator and AI language model. Data sets of text and are able to generate new text based on patterns and structures in that data. All right. Oh, it goes a bit more specific. Okay, I like that. You can use an AI language model to generate content for a newsletter by providing it with a prompt or topic, and it will generate text based on that input. Now, that little thing is a Google Translate thing, which probably we could stop, probably remove. Okay, now that's better. It's important to note that AI-generated content is not a replacement for human-generated content. It is true. It is true. I wonder if a newsletter could be successful only by having AI-generated content, and I'm not entirely sure about that. No, just a sip of coffee because, as you know, software developers, we turn coffee into code, so I need to do a recharge. Okay, so while AI tools can be useful for generating text quickly and efficiently, they may not always produce content that is accurate and up to date or relevant. Okay, that's not exciting. Probably we could use AI, but it probably would not be relevant, up to date, and maybe interesting even. Okay, it's a flip of a coin, I guess. It is important to carefully evaluate any AI-generated content and use it as a starting point. I guess that's true. Yeah. Okay. So we went down the path to summarize just a bit right now. So basically, we went down the path with choosing that the business is going to be a newsletter, is going to include promotions and discounts, affiliate marketing, sponsored content. Probably it's going to be subscription based, but could be also free. We're going to ask what do we do about pricing and marketing next. And a very good note about AI, that not all AI generated content may be relevant. So it's good to keep in mind. It's good to not rely fully on it, I guess. So maybe we'll need to do something that is more news related at that point. And let's see, how often should we be sending emails? Actually, how often should we be sending emails with this newsletter? I like that you can just refer to this newsletter and it knows that you're talking about something that we've already discussed. Okay, okay. All right, so the frequency at which we send the emails will depend on the audience and the type of content. That's very much true. Yeah. Oops, sorry. I think I just clicked something and messing around with some setup around the live stream. So please give me a second to try fix that. I hope you're still able to see and hear me well. Okay, so we should consider our audience, think about them, what are their interests. Okay, yeah. So if the newsletter covers a broader range of topics, we may be able to send it less frequently. And I like that. So I don't know exactly what the topics would be yet. I would be interested into seeing how AI could curate the content specific to each user. And I like not to be too often. Honestly, I don't want to receive newsletter every single day, and I'm subscribed to so many, and they send me things every day, and that's not always relevant, right? Like you don't always want to know news every single day. Maybe we can do it once a week or something. Consider the type of content. Okay. Yeah, but if it's news, of course, it needs to be more or less relevant within the time. And consider the resources. So think about the resources that we have available to create and send this newsletter. If we have writers and editors, well, we don't, but if we use news out there, maybe that would be good enough. And we can use AI, and that can generate content all the time. You could also ask your readers for feedback on the frequency of your newsletter. All right, I love that. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. So I'm taking it as a note as well. Okay. So probably we would go with sending it once every few days, um, or once a week. Okay. So let's see what else. I know that there are several tools out there that are AI tools generating content and generating output based on human input. So basically, you probably are aware already of Midjourney, DALL-E platform, and all the other image generating platforms. There are some that are able to make um, voiceover with AI or videos with AI. So there's plenty of things we could mix and match there, it seems. And so I wonder if we could use some of these things as APIs in order to include them. Let's see. Um, do you think it would be useful to have AI generated images and AI voiceover or videos in the newsletter? Let's see. Okay, AI generated images and videos can be a good way to add visual interest to our newsletter and make it more engaging. AI generated images and videos can be produced quickly and efficiently and can be used to illustrate or enhance our content. However, it's important to know that AI generated images and videos are not a replacement for human generated images and videos. Yes, it reminds me again, it cannot be fully AI business, and I cannot just outsource it to AI yet. Um, okay, then what do we have here? Should be relevant for the audience. It's important to carefully evaluate an AI generated images and videos. As we said already, it's important to consider the needs and preferences of the audience. All right. It may be helpful to experiment with different types of visuals to see what works best for the newsletter and the audience. You could also ask your readers for feedback on the visuals in your newsletter to get a better understanding of their preferences. I like that. This is actually so user-centric. So basically, almost anything that is generating around the ideas so far, it always suggests to ask the readers for feedback in the end to get a better understanding and see what works and what not. So I think that's great. I think we should do a lot more of that. So I would imagine we could give it a try with the AI images and or videos, we'll see, and probably ask for feedback in the end. Um, yeah, we can ask feedback at each image. Like, was that relevant for you? Um, I'm going to take down as a note. We can ask for feedback when providing AI images in the newsletter. And yeah, we can, I guess we can also ask for feedback when about the other content. So each content that we, like if it's the news, if it is AI generated content, and if it is the images, we should be asking for feedback for each of these. Okay, very good. And how can we make it more fun and engaging? How can we make it more fun and engaging? You see, I'm just brainstorming here. Engage and engaging. Yes. Okay. So let's see. There are many ways you can make your newsletter more fun and engaging. Use eye-catching visuals. All right. use interactive elements, um, polls, quizzes, okay. Use a personal touch. Adding personal touch to your newsletter, such as including personal stories or behind the scenes content, can help you make it more relatable and engaging for your readers. Wow, actually, I could see a world where we launch a newsletter and it has bits and pieces of that same video that you're watching right now, and it tells to the people, by the way, we include this feature because it was on that initial idea generated with ChatGPT, and that's why you receive it in your newsletter. Tell us if that's relevant or not. So yeah, that would be nice. I'll put this down as a note as well, so we can use the images from sorry, not the images, the video uh, in the newsletter to explain why we have this content inside. Okay, great. We can use storytelling. All right, we probably are gonna do that with AI. Use a conversational tone. Okay, ChatGPT already does that. Use humor, including humor in your newsletter can help to make it more fun. I agree. And okay, use humor. Okay, I'm gonna copy that as well. And and I guess AI can help with that too. Can you tell jokes? It is able to make it more to include more humor. Okay, that's good. May not always be appreciated by all readers. It is generally difficult for AI to produce content that is intended to be humorous. Yeah, of course, humor relies also on cultural and contextual factors. And wow, that's a very long answer. Um, that being said, if you're interested in including humor in your newsletter, so it figures out that I'm still talking about the context of a newsletter and not just asking another question on another topic. That's actually pretty great. There are many resources available that can generate ideas and inspirations. You could try reading joke books, watching stand-up comedy. I love that. Looking at websites that feature humorous content. It may also be useful to ask our friends and colleagues to seek feedback. All right, but it said that it is able to generate, I am able to generate text based on the patterns and structures in the data that I've been trained on. Okay, let's see. Tell me a joke. What was the MacBook? Why was the MacBook sad? Because it had too many problems. Amusing? Probably not. But uh, let's try another joke. Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself? Because it was too tired. All right, okay. We may think about whether we want to include AI jokes in the end, or at least may not be ChatGPT jokes. Uh, yeah, okay. I'll take a note on that. Jokes can be included in the newsletter in the end, but probably not with ChatGPT. But maybe we give it a try and we ask for feedback. Yeah, that's actually also useful. Um, okay, at that point, I wonder, what do we need to start? So what would I need to start such business? Let's go. To start a newsletter business, you need a few key things. A clear focus, so that we can create the content. A plan for generating content. Okay, yeah, well, I guess ChatGPT should be able to help with that. So, okay, gonna take a note on that. You need to have a plan for generating the content. Yeah, a way to distribute the newsletter. Uh, okay, I will probably ask about that in more details. Two, um, how to how will generate revenue. Okay, so we discussed a little bit. There will be probably subscriptions, affiliate marketing, and sponsored content. And we try to stay away from ads. A marketing plan. You need to have a marketing plan for the newsletter. All right, I have prepared some questions about marketing plan already, regardless of what decisions we take on the business. So that's good. So what will be the plan for generating content? Will be a good plan for generating content for the newsletter. Any tips or tricks, software tools? There are many different strategies we can use. We can write the article. Can I write the article myself? Okay, myself. Okay, we can hire writers. Okay, you can use AI tools. I like that. Guest contributors. This I like as well. Yeah, that's great. That's something new here. Guest contributors. Okay. Curate content from other newsletters. Okay. From other sources like newsletters and around the web. This can. So curate content from other sources. You can also consider including a section of articles, news, and other content from around the web in your newsletter. This can. Okay, it can be done. I guess it got trimmed somewhere here, or maybe there is some limit that on things I could use and messages I could send. I don't know. Okay, so we said we're probably gonna copy all of that. This can include it and add it in my notes because content generation. These are all good ideas, and actually we need to consider them very seriously because without the content, I don't know what we are building, truly. Okay, the next question would be, how can we distribute the newsletter? By the way, just to mention here, any tips or tricks? Probably it did give some around, I would say, yeah. Software tools, it said like nothing about that. But I guess it also depends on what you're using, as in like if you write the articles yourself or you hire writers. Well, AI tools are software tools, so I guess that's good. Okay, how can we distribute the newsletter? And that will be the last question. Then we move to part 2, which will be about business naming, business plan, and feasibility study. So let's see. There are several ways that you can distribute. We can do it by email, MailChimp, or Constant Contact. Okay. Yeah, that won't be too personalized then. I guess it will be more like a mass media newsletter. Dedicated website. You can also create a dedicated website. Probably I'm going to do that. With the latest issue and past issues. Okay, yeah. Well, if the content is really tailored to each user, probably that won't be helpful. Or maybe just some examples could be there, I guess, maybe, yeah. Social media, you can also use social media such as Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram to share links to the newsletter and promote new issues. Okay. Other platforms, Flipboard or Google News. Actually, I don't know what Flipboard is, but probably it's worth checking. So I'll take a note on that as well. Okay. All right. So let's see what we have so far. ChatGPT helped me refine the idea about how to start the online business within 48 hours, basically, is my plan. And it would be a newsletter. It would have some content generated by AI. It would have probably some images generated by AI, and we're going to ask for feedback if those images are relevant for people. And we'll allow for people to subscribe for news. So we'll see. So basically, maybe we'll make something like that. We can have like people subscribe for news, choose their topics. There will be some AI story based on this news, some AI image based on this news. And the joke, we'll see if we want to add. And important thing would be that we ask for feedback on each of these sections. So, okay, this is how I could summarize it pretty much so far. I would put that as input to ChatGPT so that it knows where we go from there on, because the next part that we're going to be talking about is business plan, and what should be the name of this business. And we're going to make some feasibility study, some elevator pitch, and we're going to ask for a marketing plan. And after that, we can deep dive into actually building it. Okay, so let's see. The summary so far is that, let me switch the screen. By the way, just look at that. Like they always have on ChatGPT the up, down, thumbs up and thumbs down for each entry. So they're also actually very much interested in knowing feedback about that that feature. Oops, I'm sorry. I'm moving the screen here. Okay. So they are very interested to know feedback about whether that's a good response or not. All right. So to summarize, is it? Okay. We would build, well, I would build, probably wouldn't build. I would build a newsletter with news specific to each subscriber based on their choice. I can use AI to generate stories in this newsletter. And those stories can be relevant to the news for the user. I would not include ads, but look into subscription or freemium model and affiliate marketing or sponsored content. And actually, also here we said like I would use AI to generate images for that that are also specific for each subscriber. How does that sound? Can be a good way to engage our audience and provide them with content that is relevant and valuable for them. To them. Using AI to generate stories and images for your newsletter can be a useful way to produce content quickly and efficiently. Although it's important to carefully evaluate an AI-generated content and use it as a starting point for further research or editing, rather than relying on it as a definitive source of information. That's very much true. I would probably just include short summaries of the news or other related stories by AI, but not fully rely on it for the news. Considering a subscription or freemium model, as well as affiliate marketing and sponsored content can be a good ways to generate revenue for the newsletter. It's important to carefully consider which business model is the best fit for your newsletter and your audience. To be transparent about how you generate revenue. Overall, it sounds like you have a solid plan. Great. It's important to be persistent and adaptable, as building a successful newsletter can take time and require some trial and error. Agree. Very much agree. I'm gonna copy that summary from my notes, and let's see. The next part would be, what would be the name for such service? What would be, well, can you suggest a name for the newsletter? There are many factors to consider when choosing a name. Here are a few tips. Keep it simple. Make it memorable. Consider the audience. Avoid using puns or jokes. Okay. The daily brief, the insider, the current, the digest, the insider's guide. It's like, make it memorable, you said. I don't find these memorable. Daily brief, the insider, the current, no. Can you suggest other names that are more memorable and that include AI in the title, perhaps? AI Today, the AI Insider, AI Digest, AI Insights, the AI Report. I don't find these very memorable, honestly. I mean, we can go with one of these names, as that's what it suggests, if that's what it likes, but I don't like it that much. I mean, AI Today, and I don't want to be daily. AI Digest. AI Digest. Maybe AI Insights. The AI Report. Okay. Can you iterate other variations of AI Digest and the AI Report? AI Insider Digest, the AI News Report, AI Weekly Digest, the AI Update Report, AI Insights Digest. I mean, is it memorable if that's called the AI Insights Report? I'm not sure. I'm not so sure. But AI Insider Digest, the AI News Report, the AI News Report. Well, the thing is that that makes it a bit ambiguous, right? Like, is that only news about AI, or how can we underline that the newsletter will be personalized for each subscriber in the title? The personalized AI digest. I think we have a hit. AI insights for you. Now that's also very nice, but I think it has this ambiguous meaning again. AI insights for you. Does it mean it's only AI content and or not? So your AI insider is actually also pretty good. The customized AI report, AI news tailored for you. AI news tailored for you. I like. The personalized AI digest. Also fine, but these are a bit long, maybe, as titles. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Please let me know in the comments. How are these names sounding to you? Yeah, I think I may be interested with the first and perhaps the last. Um, let me bring up a new screen here for myself. Just want to check how are we doing with the time and the audience. So we are close to an hour, and we still have not gone into more details about the business plan. Well, we already defined some things, right? But not absolutely everything. Um, okay, so if people in the audience want to express their opinions about the naming, we may get influenced by that. I may get influenced by that. If you have other questions that you want to ask as well. Um, all right, so the personalized AI digest is something that I personally like. AI news tailored for you, possibly. Hey, Bobby, Boris Radenkov, I bet for the AI Insider. Thanks for joining. I didn't know that you're online. Thank you for joining. Bobby is one of my best friends, maybe my best friend. Actually, he was the best man of my wedding. So thanks very much for joining and being able to follow online. All right, so the AI Insider. Okay, that would be some mix between your AI Insider and something probably we had here, AI Insider Digest. Okay, so at that point, we have a vote from Boris that is the AI Insider and the personalized AI Digest, which is like very long and clumsy. Your AI Insider. Yeah, AI news tailored for you. Okay, Bobby, we go with that. Your AI Insider. Okay, the name will be Your AI Insider. Okay, and good luck with the newsletter. All right, great. So we may need to go around some iterations when choosing the domain name because I don't know what's available out there. Um, we'll see what domain. Actually, we'll see. We're just gonna ask what. So, what would be a suitable domain name for that newsletter? Okay, so keep it simple, make it memorable. Yeah, same like with the name, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Use keywords, use a .com, more professional. Your AIinsider.com, AIinsider.com. Simple, memorable, clearly communicate. I could agree. I could agree. I could be swing about that. Okay, so I'm gonna take those two suggestions and I'm just gonna copy all of that, take it in my notes, and look into it to buy the domain name if that's available. If it's not, we'll see what we can do. Maybe do something around that's similar. Maybe ask ChatGPT for other suggestions, or maybe go with some variation of the naming that would allow for the domain to be good for it. Because as also ChatGPT suggests, keywords are very much important and they should be related to the newsletter. Should be part of the domain name. So very good business advices. As you see, you could really use ChatGPT to refine your business ideas, brainstorm names, choose domain name for your website, choose what subscription models you want. A lot of things, a lot of things. That's getting exciting. because we are actually having a company name now, or at least a newsletter name now. So for forming a business name in general, there are several questions we could ask ourselves and ChatGPT. Of course, that would be helpful to decide on the name. I just went straight ahead and asked about the name and what it would suggest. But usually that like these decisions should be taken by the business mission and the business goal of a newsletter. I mean, of a business in general, of course. In that case, I think that ChatGPT already had a lot of background about that information, so it already knew the mission and already knew the goals. However, in order to be complete, when you are generating your business ideas, you could ask also, because, by the way, also because sometimes that thing might break, it might not give you responses, or the service may go down, and then it doesn't keep that history of things you were talking with before. So then it becomes a bit hard to go through all of that again. So ideally, we would ask what would be the business mission and what would be the business goals. A business mission for a newsletter business might include a statement of the newsletter's purpose, such as providing subscribers with relevant and valuable information about a specific topic or theme. It might also include a statement of the newsletter's goals, such as increasing its subscribers base or generating revenue through subscribers or advertising. The business mission might also include a statement of the company's values, such as commitment or providing accurate and reliable information, or to supporting the professional development of its readers. Here's an example of business mission for a newsletter business. Our business mission is to provide our subscribers with high quality, relevant, and valuable information about AI and related topics. We aim to increase our subscriber base and generate revenue through subscription and advertising. No, but I told you I don't want advertising. Maybe that's just general, not for our. But as you see, I'm ready to deep dive with ChatGPT into choosing the best things, all things considered, with my choice and its suggestions. But it doesn't keep track of all the choices that I'm making. So I need to be careful on how I proceed further, because maybe it is not going to, suggest me always relevant things, given that it doesn't keep all the information. All right, let's see. So it suggests also that we are committing to providing accurate and reliable information and to support the professional development of our readers. Okay. It defines the purpose, the goal of the newsletter, the statement of the company values. Okay, let's see. I would ask it to refine it. Can you refine that mission statement, but consider that the topics discussed in the newsletter would not be only AI related. Also consider that we will not do advertising, probably. Never say never, right? That was a pretty complex sentence, by the way, that I suggested, and it's able to get into the context of it, it seems. So it's pretty well done. Our business mission is to provide our subscribers with high quality, relevant, and valuable information on a variety of topics. We aim to increase our subscribers base and generate revenue through subscription and affiliate marketing. We are committed to providing accurate and reliable information and to support the professional development of our readers. Perfect. That is perfect. So this is our mission statement. Great, I'm satisfied. So the revised business mission statement defines the purpose of the newsletter as providing valuable information on a variety of topics and outlines the newsletter's goals. Okay. I hope this revised business mission statement is more in line with your goals and your newsletter business. Yeah, actually, it's great. So now we have a business mission. Okay, so what? Just for completeness, we're going to ask also what are the business goals, because that could be helpful for you to generate your business name and ideas if you have well-defined business goals. Again, that would be just generated by AI. I probably should be taking more responsibility in defining what the goals are and not just fully rely on it. It's just getting suggestions now for me, so I'm just going to go through them and choose after that, right? So business goals are the specific objectives that a company aims to achieve in order to achieve its business mission and vision. All right, it could be one in the following categories: financial goals, okay, increasing revenue, profitability, and market share; growth goals, customer goals that are related to satisfaction and loyalty. I like that one. Employee goals. That's good. I'm the only employee so far, so why not optimize on that too? Innovation goals. Well, I guess we are ranking pretty well here because we are using mostly AI to generate everything around that business. So the goals relate to development and implementation of new ideas and technologies within the company, such as introducing new products or services or improving existing ones. So basically, we are going to improve existing newsletters out there by providing content that's curated by AI. So why not? And AI is just a big part of this whole thing here. So when setting the business goals, it's important to consider the overall business mission and vision of the company, as well as the current market conditions and the company's strengths and weaknesses. We should make the goals to be SMART. Also, what that means, the abbreviation is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So that is very good. This will help to ensure that the goals are clear and achievable. Very much true. Now, if you've noticed, what happened here is that I asked ChatGPT about the business goals of that business. It did not provide any numbers. It provided guidance. It just told me, consider that you may have financial goals, growth goals, customer goals, employee goals, innovation goals, and here is a proper way to set them. Be realistic and make them specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Essentially, it did not suggest what should be the metrics. It did not suggest what should be the units of these metrics. It just suggested how should I define the goals, and kind of left that in my hands. That's great. I think, of course, if you can get specific goals from an AI, that may be very helpful, but maybe also not very realistic, right? Because some things we should do ourselves, right? Okay, so I'm gonna copy all that and save it for later because maybe I'll need to think about these goals, since that's good input, but it's not full, right? Like I need to work around that. I need to see how to define it well. So I would save that thing in my notes, and basically the next thing that I would want to ask would be, in my notes here, I have that around setting up the business plan, we should have a company name, we should have a company domain name, and we should have a company logo. So let's see, how can we create one? Can you suggest a company logo for this newsletter? Okay, it's important. It helps establish the company's image. Keep it simple, keep it memorable. I'm pretty sure it's gonna come. Use relevant imagery, use appropriate colors, make it scalable. Well, that's actually very useful, yeah. using a professional graphic designer or design agency to create a logo for your newsletter, as they will have the expertise and experience to create a logo. Very much agree. Very much agree. Um, in our agency, we provide such services too. However, this project is going to be all AI based. So let's see, are there any AI tools for generating logos? Now, again, earlier in our chat with ChatGPT, it told me that it's trained on data which is from until actually September 2021. So if there are some AI tools generating logos that were established after that, ChatGPT probably wouldn't know about that. So probably going for Google search may be better here. All right, there's a lot of things that it's saying out as an answer, but the important part is probably that it can be quick and easy way. It can be a good option if we are tight on a budget, but it's important to carefully evaluate any AI generated logos and use them as a starting point and refine them after. Um, it basically did not want to suggest any. So how about we do this ourselves? AI logo generator. All right, there's plenty of them. Let's see. So ChatGPT was not super helpful. You probably don't see that from my camera there. So ChatGPT was not super helpful in suggesting our logo. However, there are plenty of tools out there. As you see, just use Google search to get something. Okay, well, there is plenty of nice things here. Logo name. What was our logo name? AI, your AI digest? I took another name. Your AI Insider. Your AI Insider. Hey, what's the slogan? Yeah. Okay, what could be a good slogan for our newsletter? Should be short and catchphrase. A slogan can be an effective way to communicate the essence of a company or product. When choosing the slogan, it's important to consider to focus of the newsletter the target audience. Keep it simple, make it catchy, use keywords. That's very good, actually. That's very, very good suggestion. Avoid using jargon, avoid using technical or industry-specific terms in the slogan. Could be better understood by a bigger audience. So here are a few ideas for slogans for newsletter. Your one-stop source for AI news and insights. Yeah, but it's not only AI stuff there. Stay ahead of the curve with your AI insider. Expert insights on AI and beyond. Okay, okay. Discover the latest in AI with your AI insider. I mean, yeah, okay, there's probably it's just pushing a lot into using newsletter for AI only things. I'm not fully convinced that this is where uh, I want to go with doing only AI related news. I mean, I'm interested in AI related news, but I don't want to do another newsletter that's only about AI. I want to allow people to choose also what they want to follow as topics. Um, can you refine those ideas considering that there would be other topics discussed in the newsletter, and that probably there would be an AI generated story inside. Okay, let's see the new suggestions. Oh, that's very exciting. I think this is actually very helpful. Brainstorming ideas, like it comes with something, I bounce back, that's not great. Let's think of something else. and it's very fast in creating new things, as you see. So it's suggesting stay informed on the latest trends in AI and beyond. Expert insight and AI generated stories all in one place. Your source for AI news and beyond. Discover the latest in AI and other topics with your AI insider. Discover the latest in AI and other topics with your AI insider. That sounds good, maybe a bit long. Um, it said use keywords, that nothing about newsletter here, but I don't know if that's supposed to be. If anybody in the audience knows, please put it in the chat or in the comments below. Do you think we should have the word newsletter in the slogan? I'm easily swayed on that as well. So stay informed on the latest trends in AI and beyond. That's good. Expert insights and AI generated stories all in one place. Your source for AI news and beyond. And discover the latest in AI and other topics with your AI insider. Okay. Can you also include that this company is AI generated and that the stories would be personalized? I mean, we're already getting closer, but I'm not fully convinced about those, to be honest. So stay informed on the latest trends in AI and beyond with personalized stories from your AI insider. Expert insights and personalized AI generated stories all in one place. Your source for personalized AI news and beyond. Discover the latest in AI and other topics personalized for you with your AI insider. Boom! That's it. This is the one. I love this one. I love the last one. I don't know what you guys think. Do you think it's too long? Let me know in the comments. I think that's a good slogan because it really well specifies that there will be other topics that are personalized for you, the name of the company, and okay, that's already better. Okay, it suggests that it will be memorable and engaging for the audience. So you may also want to consider using a thesaurus or a brainstorming tool to come up with additional ideas. Good luck with your newsletter. I could, right? But I'm basing this on AI, so on AI suggestions. So even our slogan will be based on AI. So on AI recommendations. So I will take a note here. Slogan is discover the latest in AI and other topics personalized for you with your AI insider. All right. That might be too long for a logo, I guess, but let's see. Select the industry, retail, religious. Well, I guess if you really like AI, internet, probably home, family, events, medical, finance, non-profit, entertainment. In a way, it's entertainment. In a way, it's news. I don't see news, but okay, say it's internet. A color scheme. Okay, so ChatGPT already suggested something about the colors. I don't know what would be best here, and I am not that much of a visual person myself. I'm a backend developer. So let's see. We can go with a warm, with a cold, contrast, pastel, grayscale, or gradient. That's kind of trendy nowadays, no? The gradient stuff. Trendy, creativity, inspiration. Well, that's trendy. Yeah. Tranquility and yacht. Okay, this brings joy, enthusiasm, happiness, creativity, determination, and stimulation. Uh, okay, yeah, they're all good, I guess. Um, Maybe I incline towards the gradient. Seems a bit more modern, perhaps. This, the font styles. Okay, you see, that's why we have designers in our company, and they know how to do these things, um, and I don't. So maybe we'll need to refine that logo thing after, because maybe I'm not gonna be doing the best choices here. So sorry for everybody watching and like probably saying like, no, what are you clicking? Why you chose that or the other? But again, I'm not very visual person. I would just go with whatever I feel correct right now, and maybe we can refine after that. Um, yeah, so um, modern. We're doing modern stuff, right? So let's go with modern or futuristic. Futuristic. I don't like that specific font, but like the Tesla font is nice. The NASA is also pretty nice. Let's go with those two. All right. So while it's loading, I could probably prepare you for what's next. So we're about to close that live stream soon. Next, I will be coding out uh, those suggestions presented by ChatGPT. I'm probably going to include that logo that logoai.com is suggesting right now. I'm going to look into how to include some AI images in the newsletter as well. And I hope that I could bring it into life before midnight tomorrow when it's New Year's Eve. Today is 30th of December. It's 12:39 where I'm based right now in Spain, Valencia. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we have some results already here. And let's see. There is one that really stands out right now, for me at least, because of the white background and just the black logo here, your AI Insider. Um, that's pretty nice. Probably because it's black on white. And oh, by the way, I did not look at all what is the pricing for these things. So let's browse the others. But in the meantime, just interested to see what would be the price it would want me to register. Maybe I'll do that after. Um, okay, I'm pretty sure there should be some online free logo creating tools. Of course, you could always get some brainstorming, some ideas from those inputs here, and then go to a professional to actually do it for you or revise it for you. I think that usually would be better. Probably a little bit of time for telling you a little bit about us. So basically, our company is Optimist Studio, and we do software development. So we also do UI and UX, and this is the logo we have in Optimist Studio, and I personally like it a lot because it's also outside of the box, um, and it's in vibrant color that I personally like, yellow. So we have two designers in the team now, and probably they can help me after revise the logo of um, of the newsletter. But okay, Optimist Studio in case you need some help with software development or design. I will not be the person that would do the design, I promise. Okay, so let's see what's around. So probably I'm gonna choose some of them, some of these, and go to our designers, Danny and Flavio, and ask them to help with that more. So your AI Insider is like, okay, that looks good, but it's like very hard to read what's below. Maybe it's not a good tagline because it's slogan, because it's really long. I don't know what you guys think. Please let me know in the comments. Maybe we can make this shorter. Yeah. Your AI Insider. That looks better, I think. This also looks fine. So that's nice logo, but what does it stand for? Why are the F's here? Like it's AI Insider. It's not, yeah. Ah, like that one is also kind of out of the box. It's out of the window. So that's gonna be nice reference to our company. Um, okay, this is not great. That's fine, but nothing great here. Your AI. Wow, look at that one. That's futuristic, modern, hard to read, whatever you want, all in one place. That's from the 90s, I guess. Not so modern. Um, okay, browsing through these, you can see more logos after, but I'm not sure if that will be the best tool to generate logos, honestly. Um, yeah, because you see, so for a logo, it's important to really be knowing a bit more about the company. What are the business missions, the business goals, the marketing, the audience, the tone of the voice? Um, I don't think that they get enough of input to be able to make these suggestions. And even the logo that caught my eye in the beginning has some F's there, and there's no F in the title. Maybe that one is something that looks interesting, but the rest is okay, I guess. I mean, so many D's for discover your AI insider, but we don't have discover. Oh, well, we have discover in the slogan, but it's not the title really. So probably not the best tool right now for images, at least for that use case. Um, just let's go with something as of now. So probably I would go forward with that thing, uh, your AI, but it should be your AI insider, right? But that's actually pretty nice. I think like that, it's more feels more personal. That's my AI builds more the your AI and less on the insider part. Um, okay, if we want to go with that, which I'm not still fully convinced, would that cost? I'm gonna click on buy, and maybe it's a bit slow. Okay, it will ask me to log in. Let me bring that away from here for a second. Okay, I'm logging in. It would ask for my name, email, and profile picture. That's fine. I can give you that. And all right, so there is that subscription plan, or what? Why do we have a pro and a basic? So $60 for a logo. It's not a bad price in general, but I'm pretty sure there are free tools out there that may be looking better than that thing. Basic, $30, and it would not have, so it will be like like lower resolution. It would be transparent PNG, which is important to include it on our website. So when you choose a logo, probably make sure that you have this. And if you get the vector files, that will be even better because you can actually include that in really good resolution, high resolution everywhere. Word and PPT templates. I don't think we would need that. Brand identity, well, probably we may need that, but I'm not sure. So then it's just go with a pro because that's where we want you to spend the money, 59 bucks. All right, so I'll think about that probably. That's a suggestion. I may be able to even do this myself on Figma if I choose to, but you see how the process goes. You can just go to logoai.com. You can just go to Google and look for an AI tool to create your logo, and you can go with the choice that you make. Now, I also see here they have a designer fix. So if you want for designers to be able to change it, it's going to be additional $40. So it actually gets pretty pricey to get a logo from AI. And given that it's AI, it should be actually not very expensive, you know. Same thing with the newsletter. I'm not thinking that we would be charging a lot. Should be something really affordable, just maybe $1 or $2 a month, just for running the infrastructure, and not really, charge some crazy amount of money for that. Um, so, okay, we have some suggestions about logo. I'm not fully convinced that that's going to be the best logo, but we're not going to continue with this right now. There are some suggestions, so we'll see. We can probably work with some of these. I would be more interested to continue with the business plan and the marketing plan. So um, I wouldn't want to make too long that live stream as well. So I would just ask a few more questions about elevator pitch and marketing plan, um, and we'll see what ChatGPT suggests. If you have other questions that you think I should address, please feel free to add them in the chat or in the comments below. Okay, so can you elaborate on the business plan for this newsletter? Just a sip of water. So basically, ChatGPT suggests that we can have executive summary, market analysis. So basically, executive summary will be a section that provides a brief overview of the key points of the business plan, including the focus of the newsletter, the target audience, and revenue model. I would suggest that we should have a market analysis, which is the section that analyzes the current market for newsletter and identifies the target audience and key competitors. It suggests also marketing and sales strategy, uh, and for marketing channels, pricing strategy, and customer acquisition and retention strategies. Product and service offering, what will be the features of the newsletter, including the topics covered and the format of the content, revenue model, okay, freemium options, advertising or sponsored content opportunities, operations plan, logistics of the running the newsletter, including the content creation process, distribution method, and partnerships, and a financial plan. Okay, so plenty of things out there. I have actually prepared some questions already. So I would be interested to see what ChatGPT can tell me about that. So let me just open a new window so I could get my notes here, and we can see how to go in more details in the business plan. So I'm going to add a few questions here to work a bit more on these topics. They are very much related to what I have placed down earlier. All right, so basically, we would want to know more about the market. Yes, the marketing strategy, the executive summary. So let's start with executive summary. Um, can you provide an example of executive summary for our newsletter? There is a typo there, but I guess it should be okay. Okay, so here's an example. Your AI Insider is a weekly newsletter that provides subscribers and with personalized AI-generated stories on a variety of topics. Our target audience is professionals and tech enthusiasts who are interested in staying up to date on the latest trends in AI and other related topics. Our revenue model is based on subscriptions with the option for subscribers to upgrade to a premium version that includes additional features and content. Like, we did not really mention what that would be, I guess. We also plan to generate revenue through affiliate marketing and sponsored content. Our marketing strategy includes targeted email campaigns, social media advertising, and partnerships with relevant industry events and organizations. Okay, with our unique focus on AI-generated stories and personalization, we believe your AI insider is well positioned to become a leading source of news and insights for our target audience. Okay, it's not bad. I don't think it's perfect because it kind of forget a bit about the news and we start building more on the AI stories. But I would take that. I would take that as a starting point, and we will see if we would need to refine it a bit more in the future. So that's a not bad executive summary, in my opinion. If you have some other opinion, disagree or agree, let me know in the comments. I think that it's doing a pretty good job on defining that based on the input we gave. Again, just missing a bit the part that we want to create also like a news related part and not just talk about AI all the time. So say if a user is interested in sports and sports in AI and technology, like maybe they should not get only AI based stories, but also like news about that. Okay, so I have a note here that I would want to know a company purpose. That's a kind of requirement for starting a business, is like to have a company purpose. And I could probably work on that myself, but I'm wondering if ChatGPT can be helpful. So can you provide a company purpose? Okay, maybe briefly, just in 1-2 paragraphs. Let's see. Our company purpose is to provide our subscribers with high quality, relevant, and valuable information on a variety of topics. We strive to be the go-to source for news and insights that help our subscribers stay informed, engaged, and up to date on the latest trends and developments in their fields of interest. It's like you just heard what I was saying. We are committed to providing accurate and reliable information and to supporting the professional development of our readers. We believe that by providing relevant and valuable information, we can help our subscribers to succeed in their careers and personal lives, and we are proud to play a role in their ongoing learning growth. I think that's great. I think that's great. No comments here. Perfect. That's a very, very good company purpose statement. I personally don't have anything to say about that more. Okay, let's talk a bit about product offerings. So I would ask ChatGPT to describe the product line in more detail and list each product that we can offer in the newsletter. Okay, news articles. This could include articles on a variety of topics such as AI, technology, business, science, and more. Analysis and commentary. This could include articles that provide in-depth analysis on current events or trends, or that offer expert insight on specific topics. I think that's actually a great place for ChatGPT to shine. We can make that part AI analysis based on the news articles that are relevant for the users. Interviews. Okay, we talked a little bit about that. Features. This could include long-term form articles or profiles that provide more in-depth coverage of specific topics. Okay, more in-depth coverage. that may not be super easy to make in the next 24 hours. We have well, a bit more than that, but yeah. So this could resources and tools. It could include infographics, templates, guides on specific topic, and help them in their professional life or personal lives. Yeah, I like that quite a lot. So basically, guides to the readers about their specific topic. Okay. And special reports. All right, so from all those, special reports would be more in-depth. So from all those, I think that probably I would keep the first, that is news articles, analysis and commentary, and that could be probably made by Chat GPT. Interviews, not so sure about that right now. Features, not so sure. Also, resource and tools is great. I think we can do that, and we can use AI for that as well. So, yeah, as you say, did not mention the jokes. I think it realized what it did earlier. All right, so what will be the pricing model? So probably let's give it some feedback, right? Like, so I would say probably I would go for news articles, analysis, and commentary with AI, and resources and tools. Can you help elaborate on the pricing model? Subscription-based model. In this model, the subscribers would pay a recurrent fee to access the newsletter on a regular basis, such a weekly or monthly. The fee can be based on the number of newsletters received or on the level of access or features provided. That's pretty good. Yeah. Freemium model would be subscribers can access a basic version on the newsletter for free, but must pay a fee to access additional features or content. All right, so sponsored content would be the newsletter includes some sponsored content, yeah, and affiliate marketing. Okay, so subscription-based or freemium model. I have to decide on that myself, I guess, because both of these are valuable options, and I believe probably in the beginning the freemium model would be better, so that more people could join and then have more features added after for a price. And again, the price should be at least covering the infrastructure, because we're going to be using so much of data coming from AI, content that is generated basically for free. So we should not have a reason to charge people crazy amount of money about that, like $100 for a logo, right? So I will probably go with freemium and add eventually some sponsored content and affiliate marketing. All right, so if we go with freemium model, so freemium model, for those of you that don't know, it's like you start for free, but you have a premium version as well, and maybe some features are paid for extra money. If we go with a freemium model, what features would be marked as premium? So premium articles could be more in-depth, exclusive articles, okay, special reports based on specific topics or trends that provide readers with more comprehensive understanding of the subject, access to a wider range of topics. All right, I like that. So probably for the free version, one could have, I mean, I like the first two as well, but say more special reports, it's all generated. AI generated reports. So I don't know um, how more special that could be. But access to a wider range of topics is actually pretty good because if in the free version we can have just very few, and in the premium version we can have more topics. I like that a lot. So I'm going to take a note on that. Okay, so early access to content, premium access but right? Are not available in um, sources that offering resources, information, and the topic. So B can use the topics to value to play and subscribers. So additional also and might make discounts even reverse factor considering pay for research or survey your information about the price just to see what it when actually how how I help see there are research and understand needs and behavior. This is a very description. The, the, the to further your target, which is for example, professional urban areas without and amazing. I could add that I have, which the chat is that about AI will be go can you provide everything isn't of targeting staying late friends like go and uh, development and it doesn't key trends in technology career and accurate research history learn these skills. I think it's communication and interest as well by a person. And can you uh, uh, okay, back to the people we I will continue here because Arabic after uh, you let's see, I'll refresh that. Maybe um, it's down, or maybe it's not. Let's see. If a simple refresh would help, that would be a great. Uh, okay, that's a pretty long chat we had today, but isn't that uh, a great generator for ideas? Can we go with that again? Yeah, actually can continue the chat. Awesome. So now you see how you could fix if you get such error. Sometimes it works just to refresh the page and come back again. All right, so here are two more examples, considering that they may be interested in entrepreneurship as well. Sarah, who's a marketing manager from New York City, she has a small business. Probably she's looking for ways to improve her skills and grow her career. Um, okay, she's willing to pay for high quality content and resources that can help her succeed in her career. In her free time, Sarah enjoys attending networking events and reading business books. Sarah, be careful, we are coming for you. We have a newsletter. That's exactly what you want. By persona two, that will be Michael, software engineer from Seattle. As you see, very US based. Interest in entrepreneurship, software development, innovation, personal finance. That's actually great. You know, when you get that input, that should immediately raise yourself the alarm. This is exactly the things I need to insert when I'm creating an ad and targeting people. People who are interested in entrepreneurship, software development, innovation, and personal finance. Just look that so far, I've never really mentioned the words innovation and the words personal finance to ChatGPT, and it kind of like figured out that these topics are relevant around that whole newsletter idea, around starting that business, which would be collecting people around these topics. And I think it does a great job about that. So what else it says about Michael is a software engineer who's interested in entrepreneurship and innovation, always looking for new ideas and ways to improve his skills, and he values practical, actionable advice from experienced entrepreneurs. All right. He's also willing to pay for high quality content. He likes to read business books and invest in the stock market. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So we would be needing some competitor analysis at that point. So there are many newsletters out there, and I would be interested to ask ChatGPT about competitors analysis and uh, the SWOT analysis. So if you don't know what SWOT analysis is, let's see if ChatGPT may be able to explain it instead of me doing it. So let's see. How can we evaluate well our competitors? Evaluating your competitors can help understand the competitive landscape in which the business operates. It can identify potential threats and opportunities and develop strategies to differentiate our business from the competition. So we can identify our competitors, we can analyze their products or services, analyze their target audience, analyze their marketing and sales efforts, analyze their financial performance, and it provides more details about each of these steps. Okay, let's see, can you provide examples of competitors to our newsletter idea? Okay, so AI News. This is a newsletter that provides subscribers with the latest news analysis on AI and related topics. The AI Times. This is a newsletter that provides subscribers with the latest news and analysis on AI and related topics as well. AI Insider. Wait, aren't we AI Insider? Did you steal the name from some other company? Is there a company AI Insider? And will be your AI Insider? Right? Uh, AI Insider. When you choose for name, make sure to check it online first. AI Insider, full IT service provider. Mm, yeah, but they make AI. They're not really newsletter, it seems. All right, so I don't think it's very reliable about making competitive analysis. The AI Times, maybe that's something relevant, but maybe there are not many companies doing tailored content with AI. I believe there may be some around. The AI Times is a weekly newsletter covering the biggest AI, machine learning, big data, and automation news from around the globe. Okay, well, they cover topics about AI. I think we should be doing something more than that. All right, I'm not sure what that AI Insider is. Can you provide a list of those competitors in the format name, website, um, description? How can we be different? How can we differentiate from them? Let's see. Main AI News, ainews.com. Wow, it actually did it, and it did it so well. I don't know if it's super relevant, but it does it well. So we should acknowledge that. ainews.com. All right, let's go with this one. Click. And what do we have here? These are all news about AI. Great. All right, so there is a newsletter about AI news, which is good. We don't want to do only that. I mean, I'm already subscribed to something. Honestly, I don't know even what's the name of it. Maybe the names of the AI newsletters are not super catchy. I hope ours is. I'm not sure. Um, all right. So that's AI news. It's still texting. Oh my God. You can see here the description. Um, the AI Times, this is one that was saying about. Okay. This will be not very secure, first of all, and that's why I couldn't find it. AI Times, I would guess. I'm not fluent in that language. It seems, yeah. Am I wrong, or is this Korean? Like, if you know, please let me down in let me know in the comments below. Uh, I see a Korean flag and Japanese flag and Chinese flag, but yeah, I didn't speak that. I have no clue. Maybe there is a potential target market that addresses um, people who actually speak other non-Asian languages with that. That in mind, their English version is not working. So definitely room for improvement, and probably we can do better than them for providing English-based content at least. AIinsider.com is another, and great, it doesn't work, so we don't have a problem with that. And AIreport.com. And that's for sale. Okay, that's the Spanish version of saying there is a website. There is the domain name of AI Report, and está a la venta. It's for sale, so we can actually buy that domain. We don't know how much that's going to cost. Probably that's not going to be cheap. But basically, the AI report is also not working. So I'm not sure what are you suggesting, ChatGPT, but probably only the first one is somewhat a competitor, but the rest are not. I would consider only the first. Um, and the was it the AI Insider? The AI Times, the Asian-based one. Only the first and second as competitors. Can you provide another example like them that is not AI Insider or the AI report in the format mentioned above? That's a very simple sentence to follow, but it's able to do it. AI today. Yeah, there's so many things out there. AI today is also for sale, and you can buy it only for 25,588. Wow. All right. It's full of people out there who just buy domains and they don't build things on them. People build things on them. You see how you can do that? Just use Chat GPT and get ideas, work with it together. That's also not a newsletter. That's not true. You are not doing a good job. This isn't true. I'm just going to give you feedback. Uh, there is no newsletter here. Okay. Can you suggest another? Okay, maybe just stick with those two at that point, and maybe I need to work more on myself to find other. Uh, like I know that I'm subscribed to one. Um, I don't mind mentioning their name. They're actually providing very good content. I think it was something like AI Weekly. Oh, that's the AI Weekly suggest. Maybe it's that one. Uh, they provide a lot of links, a lot of things inside, and it's only AI related, really, not that's for sale as well. Amazing. Hugedomains.com. This is only 5,000 euros, dollars, not 25. Still probably. Um, okay, in the meantime, I'll tell you the one that I'm subscribed to. Um, We're just waiting for it to load, but this is probably the other one that we can use as a competitor in our competitor analysis. So AI Weekly, I think, something like that. What So yeah, not great. Um, I hope you all hear me well because I see Boris says that there is a problem with the sound. Um, I may try to speak louder. I don't know if that would be better. Could you please let me know in the chat if you hear me better now or if there is still a problem? Um, Still a problem with the sound? The problems of the live streaming, right? Like you just don't. I have like two other cameras here set up, but I managed to connect only this one. Able to. Okay, thank you, Avi, for the feedback. Okay, let's move on. So competitive analysis with ChatGPT is not the best. It's really not great. It provided me 3 or 4 websites that were not true. Okay, the newsletter that I'm actually subscribed to is Last Week in AI, and I'll show it to you. You can start with that one. You can see if you like it, and you can subscribe to your insider, your AI insider as well. It's the tool that we're building. Let's see what's Last Week in AI, a real website, and I know that they provide newsletter because I'm actually subscribed to that. Exactly, this one. If you're interested, you can subscribe yourself to it. They provide a lot of things about AI. It's only AI, and it doesn't really have like other topics really discussed. I mean, maybe topics that are related with AI and something else connected to AI, but you cannot choose to subscribe for things that are last week in sports, for example. Um, so, could you provide a competitive analysis in the same format for last week in AI? And then I'll put the link here. I'm not sure it can access the link itself. Um, okay, Last Week in AI is a newsletter that provides subscribers with the latest news and related. I mean, I think it just gives the same description all the time, honestly. But it's relevant. I mean, it is relevant. So a way to differentiate would be to have topics or categories of content such as business, science, arts, and culture. Aha, there is something here that I like. This is very relevant for us. So how to differentiate? So important thing about the way you interact with ChatGPT is what are the questions you're asking and what is the format that you want? Because as you see here, it suggests very well how can we differentiate from them. So we can also consider offering more in-depth exclusive articles or special reports that are available to subscribers. Additionally, we can consider offering a more personalized experience for subscribers, such as customized content, recommendations based on their interests or preferences, additional benefits such as discounts, events, products, access to exclusive webinars, things we've discussed already. That's very relevant from the point of view that it actually probably managed to identify what Last Week in AI is and what we could do different and perhaps better that would serve our customers better. So, all right, next we'll be talking about SWOT analysis. Let's see if ChatGPT knows about that and if it can suggest something. So can you perform SWOT analysis um, for our newsletter. SWOT analysis. Yes, it knows. Wow, that's great. That's great. So, what is SWOT analysis? When you are thinking about your marketing, you should probably do such analysis yourself. So, SWOT analysis is your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. It's typing so much faster than I could even explain it or read it to you. So, you can go through that yourself as well. But basically, it's the new newsletter business focused on AI and related topics could be having the following strengths. Wide range of topics or categories for content, such as business, science, or arts and culture. Personalized contents or recommendations based on subscribers' interests and preferences. Additional benefits such as discounts on events and products. In-depth exclusive articles or special reports. Strong branding and marketing efforts. Strong branding is good, but I'm not 100% sure we have it because our logo is not fully approved and our slogan is a bit messy, but probably we have a good name at least. Weaknesses, limited resources or budget for content creation or marketing efforts. Well, the resources probably are not so limited. There's a lot of content out there. Budget, I have not identified how much I would want to spend on that. And ChatGPT, you're my partner in that. Are you willing to spend some budget on that? So lack of experience or expertise in the AI and related fields. Thank you. That hurts, but it's good to realize it's a weakness. True, true, true. I am not an AI expert. I I'm a software developer. I'm an entrepreneur. I have started several businesses. Some of them have succeeded, some of them have not. For those of you that don't know all about me, as maybe some of the viewers that are my friends and are joining here, but I have a software company and that's doing great. But I also have created a board game and that was not doing great. Actually, I have the board game here, perhaps. Yeah, this is the board game. It's called the Ultimate Board Game, but you cannot buy it online because we never launched it, actually. We started a Kickstarter campaign and we didn't market it well. And just a lot of people are interested in that, like, but it seems not too many because we cannot produce it. So essentially, I am starting different businesses every now and then, and I'm practicing to test myself and to improve myself on starting new businesses a lot. So I am not AI expert, that's true. But I am convinced that that newsletter business may be onto something. So let's continue. Limited customer base or subscriber base. Really? Like all the people interested in AI and tech? I'm not convinced about that, ChatGPT. Not convinced. Lack of differentiation from competitors. Well, this I could agree to a certain extent. There are many newsletters out there. What is our differentiation? Probably personalized content that's based on subscribers' interactions, in-depth exclusive articles and analysis based on AI. We can include the AI jokes if that would help be different opportunities. So what are our opportunities? Growing demand for AI and related content and information. Absolutely true. That's why we're making this whole video, this whole business, and why I'm chatting with ChatGPT. There is a growing demand for AI and related content and information. Potential to expand into new markets or segments. Absolutely, absolutely. Why not? Opportunities to partner with other businesses or organizations. Definitely agree. Opportunities to monetize through subscriptions, sponsored content, or other revenue streams. Also agree. What are the threats? It's a competition from other newsletters or online publications. Probably I would add that anybody could go online, chat with ChatGPT and generate similar ideas as well. Changes in technologies or market trends that could impact the demand for AI and related content. We may not be limited only to AI content, so probably that's not super relevant. Changes in regulations or policies that could impact the business. possibly, yeah, and economic downturn or other external factors. Yes, I could agree as well. So basically, this is SWOT analysis, our strengths, our weaknesses, our opportunities, and our threats. It's important to carefully consider the strengths, the weaknesses, opportunities, and threats facing our business in order to develop strategies and plans to capitalize on your strengths and opportunities and mitigate the weaknesses and threats. Okay, so I could agree with most of the things said here. I would evaluate this as more than satisfactory in providing them. And probably I should spend some time on refining that myself after, given that I did not fully agree with some of the statements. Okay, so I think so far we've covered a lot. We've covered a lot of the business plan, a lot of the monetizing. We talked a lot about marketing. So we talked a little bit about the strategy. We still have to talk about the technology we're going to use and the software tools. But before that, I would be interested to know from ChatGPT if it can help us with a marketing plan and the acquisition channels. So can you help define the marketing plan and the acquisition channels? Okay, marketing plan. Develop a strong branding and messaging strategy to differentiate our newsletter from competitors and clearly communicate the value and benefits. Create a website or landing page for the newsletter that includes information about our offerings, pricing, and subscription options, as well as sign-up form or call to action. Use social media channels such as Twitter, LinkedIn, or Facebook to promote the newsletter, share content, and engage with potential subscribers. All right, that's a lot of relevant things. I can absolutely agree with that. Let's see what else it says. Consider partnering with relevant industry organizations or events to promote your newsletter and reach new audiences. Use email marketing to reach out to potential subscribers and promote your newsletter. Consider offering free trials or discount subscriptions to encourage new subscribers to sign up. Okay, very good, very good. I can absolutely agree with all the things mentioned so far. Let's see what it says about acquisition channels. Search engine optimization to improve the visibility of your website or landing page in search results and attract organic traffic. Absolutely agree. Paid search advertising to reach potential subscribers through search engine results. Social media advertising for the same reason. Content marketing to attract potential subscribers through valuable, informative, or entertaining content that is relevant to your target audience. I guess we can use ChatGPT to help us with that, with the content marketing. So we can also connect with influencers and referral marketing to encourage current subscribers. Wow. Wow. We just brainstormed a newsletter idea here, and in 2 hours, more or less, that's a bit more, closer to 2 hours and a half. Look at what marketing plan we have here. I mean, I think that's great. It just provides so many ideas. Just need to act on them. Asking the proper questions is very, very important. And when you have the proper questions, these two could be of immense value. As you see, now we have a business plan, we have a marketing plan, features. ChatGPT helped to define what would be the premium and the free features of that newsletter, how to market it, on what channels, and definitely looking into getting more support in of ChatGPT about that, because as I mentioned, I've tried other businesses in the past that were not successful, and I've tried some that were successful, and marketing is important. Of course, audience is very important too. So I would be very interested to work more with ChatGPT into defining better the marketing plan, elaborating it more, and going more in depth into the positioning strategy and the tools we can use and the we can use about that. Okay. I would be interested to see what business initiatives we can make from marketing point of view. So I would ask ChatGPT to provide some examples. So from marketing point of view, what are what could be good business initiatives? Um, and let's see, please provide them in the following format. We would want the name, we would want the description, we would want the goal of the initiative, okay? Metrics to measure success. Boom. Let's see. Oh, you're not seeing the screen, but that's fine. You know what I just typed. So I just asked ChatGPT to give me marketing, from marketing point of view, what could be the good business initiatives to provide them in the formats name, description, and metrics to measure success. Let's see. Initiative 1, email marketing campaign. A series of targeted email campaigns to promote the newsletter and encourage subscriptions. Great, but how do we do that? We don't have emails of anyone around. I mean, I have emails of some of my friends, but like, I think we need to acquire those emails first, no? I don't know about that. To increase the number of subscribers and drive revenue through subscriptions, number of emails, click, cost per acquisition. Wait, sorry, maybe I just clicked on something. Maybe to regenerate the answer. Yeah, okay, I see. Wait. I see there was an answer here. I'm not sure what I clicked exactly, but okay, regenerate response probably, yeah. So initiative 1, not amazed. Email marketing campaign without having email subscribers probably won't work. Social media marketing campaign, a series of targeted ads and posts on social media platforms such as Twitter, LinkedIn, or Facebook to promote the newsletter and encourage subscriptions. Well done. This is good. So be critical when you get suggestions from ChatGPT, because sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss, apparently. Goal of that initiative would be to increase the number of subscribers and drive revenue through subscriptions. Metrics to measure the success is number of social media followers, engagement, likes, comments, shares, clicks, and conversions. Cost per acquisition, return on investment. Great. That's something I can definitely do. Basically, I would need to create a profile on Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Why not Instagram? TikTok? I don't know. Maybe. And the goal would be to increase the number of subscribers, drive revenue through subscriptions, and basically I could use my personal profile for that, and I could use the new company profile that I made. I would want to optimize for number of social media followers, engagements, clicks, and conversions. Basically, what's the return of investment and the cost per acquisition with some ads. Well done, well done, well done. I really like that initiative. I'm not going to even copy the first one because it's not really relevant at that point. Or maybe it could be if I use some other marketing tool, email marketing tool for that, like another newsletter, I guess. Content marketing campaign is the third one. So a series of blog posts, articles, or other content that is relevant to the target audience. The goal is to increase the number of subscribers, and the metrics are number of views, clicks, and conversions, cost per acquisition, return on investment. Okay, that's great. I think we can work with that as well. We can create a lot of content with ChatGPT, and that should be great for improving the number of views and clicks and conversions. Return on investment should be actually pretty low at that point, because the content would be generated by AI and maybe would be just curated by me. Initiative 4 would be influencer marketing campaign, a series of partnerships with industry experts or influencers. That's good. I probably won't be able to do that in 24 hours to reach out to them and get proper response from them, but that may be good for the future. All right, so I think we got like 2 pretty good ones and 2 and one that is not really relevant at all and is relevant in the future, I would save 2 and 3. Okay, so very got a lot of marketing planning here. Let me see, what else do I have in my notes? I would want to, what are the industries that we're serving? I think we more or less talked about that. It will be like AI and tech related people. We talked a little bit about buyer personas too, but let's see. What are the industries we would be serving with this newsletter from marketing point of view? Just for completeness, you could also use that for when you're generating your ideas for your business. So the industries would be technology and software, data science and analytics, business and management, healthcare, finance and banking, education, government and public sector. That's a lot. Maybe we need to, okay, maybe we need to narrow them down. So let's keep only technology and software development, AI, data science, and analytics, education, and marketing, perhaps. Okay. It would suggest us to identify the specific challenges, research the highlights and the latest trends, offer resources and tools, build relationships with industry experts, and use targeted marketing campaigns and acquisition channels. All right, maybe that is not very, very helpful because of reiteration, since we already talked about the buyer personas, we talked about the competitive analysis, we talked a lot about marketing. Wow, that's been 2 hours and a half, and there's just a little bit left of what I'm interested to know from ChatGPT. So I'm going to continue pushing it forward. Just a sip of water. Maybe it's time for lunch break as well. But very fast, let's see what is the technology stack and what tools we'll be using for the software. So I'm just going to shoot it out. Let's see, ChatGPT, tell me more about the software stack to use. Tell me more about the software stack to use. So I'm interested in knowing more about sales software, CRM, email tracking, something else, maybe something related to marketing. So what would it suggest for website builder? SEO software. What else? Yeah, let's see. So for sales, it suggests to use Salesforce, Zoho, or HubSpot CRM. All great tools, completely agree. For email tracking, we can use Yesware, MailTrack, or Sales Handy. It can help track the effectiveness of your email marketing campaigns, including metrics such as open rates, click-through rates, and conversions. Very good, very good. Maybe I will go with some of these. Yeah, website builder, Wix, Squarespace, or Weebly. All right, not fully convinced about that, but that's my personal preference. I would probably need to customize all the newsletter generation, but the front end that would be actually collecting the emails and eventually handling the payments and the freemium subscription, that could be probably something done with Wix, Squarespace, or Weebly. Maybe I'll go another path. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of Wix or Squarespace, but it's my personal preference. Of course, you could give it a try. There's plenty of successful businesses running on that. SEO software such as Ahrefs, Oh, Ahrefs. Okay. SEM Rush or Moz can help you track and optimize your website or landing page for search engine rankings, including keyword research, on-page optimization, and backlink analysis. Very well. Wow, that's actually great. I did not know about some of these. Social media management, we can use tools like Hootsuite, Buffer, or Sprout Social that can manage and track the social media accounts and campaigns, including scheduling posts, analyzing performance, and engaging with followers. Wow, that's a lot of tools. That's actually very, very complete answer. We can go in so much depth into exploring each of these and actually asking it why, but let's not do this now because probably it's time to finish soon. So last topic to discuss is the technical stack. I would be interested to know what ChatGPT suggests about technology, what to use. So um, I'm comfortable with Python, Django, AWS, and DevOps. Um, what architecture would you recommend for that newsletter? Maybe I'm narrowing it down to suggest me something that's Python and Django related, but we'll see what it gives. Okay, Python, Django, AWS, and DevOps. Web server, you could use Django. Okay, no surprise. It's good at least that it suggests something that I'm comfortable with. You could use Django, which is a high-level Python web framework to build the web server and your newsletter. Django is a powerful, flexible, and scalable framework that makes it easy to build and maintain web applications. Could not agree more than that. Database, you could use databases such as PostgreSQL, MySQL, or MongoDB to store data. Email service, you could use service Amazon SES or simple email service or SendGrid to handle the delivery of your newsletter and other emails to subscribers. Content management system, you could use a CMS such as WordPress, Drupal, or Django CMS to manage the creation and publishing of content for your newsletter. Well, if you use Django, probably don't want to use Drupal, which is not living in that same world, but Django CMS is. However, not entirely sure if we can use that to manage the creation and publishing of the content of the newsletter. I mean, perhaps we can. Um, yeah, Django CMS. Yeah, why not? Let's use Django CMS. For those of you that you may not know, this is Django CMS. Yeah, tricky. Myself. Maybe I'll consider some the front end from uh, as well. Okay, so basically publish about this and other components offers a range of services and Not sure which is produced. Use Amazon yes. We also maybe yeah, okay. I'm yes, database. Amazon is the other images, videos to your subscribers. Um, okay. Uh, uh, wow. I yeah, um, as to know, and you know, be be service based maybe limited newsletter business. Um, so we have some suggestions uh, web framework also there, including guidance around CSS and uh, yeah, I uh, yes, also could be AI generated. So draw inspiration from these newsletter landing pages. Okay. The next link also seems kind of relevant too. So Ink is AI that builds newsletter landing pages or writing AI writing tools in general. You can create images in seconds with AI. Okay, fine images, but not very much newsletter related, probably. Okay, so it suggests that Morning Brew's page is a good one. Yeah, that's pretty good. I could agree. But we can just get inspiration from there, I guess. Okay, Morning Brew newsletter opt-in page. Let's see. Maybe we can build something similar. Draw inspiration from there, put it in some AI, and see what that goes. So Morning Brew is that one. Actually, if you don't know it, that's a newsletter. It goes daily about news in technology and business generally. I used to be subscribed to them, but again, they just send too often messages. So I had to unsubscribe. There was just too many things. Right, that's actually a very nice landing page. Business as usual, no thanks. We're Morning Brew, a free daily newsletter here to give you what you need to know info in a way you didn't know you needed. I like that. Let's see if we can have such like subtitle. If ChatGPT can you suggest newsletter subtitle for our landing page? that is in the tone of morning brew, morning brews newsletter. Your daily briefing on tech, business, and culture. Start your day off right with the latest news and insights. The most important stories delivered to your inbox. Stay informed and inspired with your daily digest. Get the scoop on the day's top stories all in one place. Okay, these are fine, but you may also consider subtitles, the personalized or AI generated nature of your newsletter, such as tailored for you, your daily AI powered briefing on tech, business, and culture. Boom! That's awesome. I like that. Yeah, tailored for you, your daily AI powered briefing on tech, business, and culture. I would, or whatever interests you. Okay, I would go with this one. All right, so I'm gonna save this one actually and use it for later. That was very helpful. ChatGPT also suggests that we can consider other elements, strong value proposition, social proof, clear call to action. Okay, can you suggest a strong value proposition and social proof? We probably won't have at that point, but a clear and a clear call to action for our newsletter. Value proposition. Get the most out of your day with your AI Insider. Actually, still remembers the name. Great. Our personalized and AI-powered newsletter delivers the latest news and insights on tech, business, and culture, all tailored to your interests. No more sitting through countless articles. We do the work for you, providing only the most relevant and engaging stories. With your AI Insider, you stay informed and inspired no matter how busy your schedule. Wow. Very good. Call to action. Sign up now and start getting the most of your day with your AI Insider. Simply enter your email address in the form below to start receiving daily updates on the topics that matter to you, that matter most to you. I think it did a great job on the value proposition and the call to action. I think it's a bit long, the call to action button, like if the button is going to be that, but so I would say great suggestions. Could you make the subtitle like the value proposition, but keep it short, shorter. Okay. And let's see what it suggests. Stay informed and inspired with your AI Insider, the personalized AI-powered newsletter on tech, business, and culture. Boom. That's it. Nothing more to say. That's great. Like brainstorming such things, copy related things, is just incredibly effective. Much better than writing jokes. Much better, definitely. So it's just also others that are your one-stop source for the latest news and insights. Cut through the noise with personalized AI-powered content. Get the most out of your day with your AI Insider. Actually, these slogans are better, I think, than the one it suggested earlier. Maybe that's due to reiterating over what's the business and the marketing that we are heading towards. I like this one. Cut through the noise with personalized AI-powered content. Get the most out of your day with your AI Insider. Now I'm going with this one. Cut through the noise with personalized AI-powered content. Awesome. So I'll put this down as a slogan. All right. So that was a lot. That was a lot, and it was great. We got so much value. I got so much value from chatting with ChatGPT for the last 3 hours. Oh my God. Last thing, I know it can do it. I did not, I didn't, somehow skipped it in between all those messages, but I wanted a pitch deck for for elevator pitch, basically for this business, just to make it complete, just to see if we can get everything we need. Elevator pitch about this business. Boom, let's see. We got just a few seconds, ChatGPT, before we close that live stream. I was sure it will be able to deliver on that. Yeah, your AI Insider is a personalized AI-powered newsletter that delivers the latest news and insights on tech, business, and culture, all tailored to your interests. With your AI Insider, you never have to sift through countless articles to stay informed and inspired. We do the work for you, providing you only the most relevant and engaging stories. Whether you're a busy professional, a tech enthusiast, or just looking to stay up to date on the topics that matter most to you, your AI Insider has you covered. Sign up now and start getting the most out of your day with your AI Insider. Wow. Wow, that is just perfect way to close it. Um, I don't know if you have any questions. If you want to comment on something, you can use the comment section below. It would be incredibly helpful if you like that video, because that would help the YouTube algorithm suggest you more than that and actually suggest that video to more people who would be interested in starting a business with ChatGPT. So today we went through so much. We generated a business plan, we generated a marketing plan, we went through acquisition channels, buyer personas, we generated several of them. We got an amazing elevator pitch. We got a name inspired, a name inspiration, basically refined the business idea. Wow, went through the technical stack. What should we build? What software tools we should be using? And I am impressed. I think that this is a great, great companion to have when you start a business. Um, if you write the right question, if you ask the right questions, and if you ask them in the format to come that you want, you can get so much value out of that. I'm really amazed. I will definitely start building that newsletter now, and I would attempt to launch it live before midnight tomorrow, which is New Year. I'm still not sure what would be exactly the domain name. It suggested some of them were taken. Some of the competitors that it suggested were actually were actually domains for selling. So maybe we can go with something like that. Probably not gonna pay 5,000 euros now for that idea, but it will be probably something related to your AI Insider. So that's 3 hours of live streaming going through ChatGPT. And all the ideas it can generate for you. We used some other tools around as well, right? The logo maker. I was actually planning to go through Midjourney and see what a landing page we can get, but probably I'm going to do that in a separate video after. Let me know if you're interested to see it and what we can generate for our newsletter. That's just a lot of information to digest right now. I also need to go for a lunch break, but let me close that video with just reading that again for you. This was, I think, like providing the elevator pitch in the end was just like such a beautiful closure to everything that that we were doing in the last 3 hours. I hope that this video was useful to you and you could see how you can generate a business and a lot of business ideas and refining your business ideas with AI. So I'm just gonna summarize it with the great elevator pitch that ChatGPT suggested in the end on that brainstorming session. I'm gonna read it out again. Basically what we went through today and could not be summarized better than that last part. Your AI Insider is a personalized AI-powered newsletter that delivers the latest news and insights on tech, business, and culture, all tailored to your interests. With your AI Insider, you never have to sift through countless articles to stay informed and inspired. We do the work for you, providing only the most relevant and engaging stories. Whether you're a busy professional, a tech enthusiast, or just looking to stay up to date on the topics that matter most to you, your AI Insider has you covered. Sign up now and start getting the most out of your day with your AI Insider. That's it. Wonderful. Okay, thank you very much for joining, for commenting. And if you have more questions, if you were not able to join the live stream, but you are wondering more things about that, when it's going to be live, how can you subscribe to it? Can you try it yourself? Can you do something like this yourself? Feel free to comment below. I would be reading those comments. So I'm going for a lunch break, and after that, I'm going to start building that thing out. I am still wondering if I should do live stream about that, because that will be pretty tiring for me to talk all the time. I may consider also using Twitch. Let me know. I don't know if you use Twitch for that. Or maybe I'll just upload a video in a few hours with a status update. All right, that's all from me. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for watching that long marathon on setting up a business with AI and ChatGPT. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next one.